Hi guys, today I'm gonna review the ASUS M32AD desktop, and the reason I like this desktop is it's inexpensive, just $1,355. You get a decent Core i3 Haswell processor, has 8 GB RAM, 1 TB of hard disk, and have integrated graphic. That's the one thing that keeps the cost down. And these key features, if you look at it on Amazon, it's a #1 bestseller in desktop computers. So there's got to be some good reasons to do that, and I will review with you what are these features in this desktop. So let's start with the rear panel. If you look at here, we got a VGA out right here, and then we have a HDMI port here. Right here you can see, and we have two USB 2.0 right here in this, and we have another 4 USB 3. Two of them are USB 3.1. We have a gigabit Ethernet. Of course, most of us will be using the Wi-Fi, which is inbuilt into the computer. That's one other good thing about it. We have a microphone in, line out, and line in, the sockets for this, but you can also hook up the amplified speakers right to these two sockets provided. On the front side, we have you can see these two USB connectors that you can use to add another two. We have a microphone connector and the headphone socket on the front side, so you don't have to go to the rear to hook the microphone or the headphone. We have a SD card socket on the front side. It's easy if we have I have a video or a digital camera. I want to take out the card, insert into it, and transfer the pictures. The desktop also have an optical drive, just in case you have a DVD to watch and you don't have to use some other way to transfer the movie. The desktop comes with a mouse and a keyboard, so it's pretty much everything in a price in the price that you can afford. The ratings are not great, but it's still more than 4. That's good enough for every desktop computer. I'll quickly go through some more things. One of them thing I want to review is this Core i3-4170, and we have Intel's website listing out the details of this processor. It's a Haswell processor, launched in the first quarter of this year. I'm reviewing it in the fourth quarter. It's a nice processor. It's a dual core and supports the hyperthreading. The hyperthreading will basically increase its performance by another 15%. Processor's base clock frequency is 3.7 GHz. It does not have a overclock hyper turbo clocking, by which it increases the clock frequency based upon the demand, but still 3.7 GHz is pretty much at the high end of the clock frequency. We cannot go beyond 4 GHz or so anyway. So I believe it's a pretty decent desktop processor, except that it does not have it's not a quad core. Of course, the quad core processors are going to be more like $250 to $300. The integrated graphics is HD graphics 4400, and that I believe it's pretty decent for display and a smooth graphics, but at the same time it's not good enough for a high-end gaming, for which you will have to hook another high-end gaming card in one of the PCI Express slots. So that's what I have for this one. There's nothing wrong around with this desktop. I believe it's one of the best deals I can see in the Amazon, and I have a link on the bottom that you can visit to find this desktop on Amazon and buy it. Unless you can find something better in less than $355, I will definitely recommend this desktop. Thanks for taking a look.